All right, man, what a great win. First of all, I mean, I've been at Clemson. It's my 20th season, so I've been in 19 of these Clemson Florida State games. So I don't like how we finished defensively. That was obviously a mess, but I have a great appreciation for winning, especially against this group. I've been down here when there's been not a lot of hope on on our sideline. You know, we're about 700 on the scoreboard. So just thankful for the win. A lot of good things in the game, and you know, obviously for us, you know, it was to win 7 in a row against these guys, and that's our 4th road conference game. I mean, you know, a lot of people hadn't even played 4 conference games. We've played 4 road games in this league, and so to be undefeated, to be 7-0, I mean, that was the objective, and a lot of good things for sure. But you know, we've got a lot we can clean up. But man, good teams win different ways. You know, it's never the same pitch, because usually if it is the same pitch, you usually get beat. But good teams find ways to win different ways, and I thought tonight it was special teams and offense. And I thought our defense played great in the second half until we just lost our mind there in the fourth quarter, which was disappointing. And I tell you what, you got to get. I told Mike after the game, I mean, you know, they had a lot of people that left. There were a lot of empty seats, you know, where people gave up. But them kids on that sideline didn't give up. Them kids fought their butt off. They competed, and I think that is a compliment to Coach and his staff and what they're doing here at Florida State. And those guys have competed every snap all year, and that is a sign of a good culture. It's a sign of kids buying in, because you know, you're down 20 in the fourth quarter. You could have easily, you know, hit the sideline, but those kids never quit. And again, that's not easy. I've been on the other side of that, and I think that is a real sign of what Mike has done, and again, his staff, and just, you know, the character of their kids. So I think they deserve a lot of credit for getting back in the game the way they did. And you know, obviously for us defensively, again, just disappointing with how we finished. But what we did do defensively is we had the turnover. We got the points there. We had 2 sacks by 98, a forced fumble. That was huge. Points off of turnovers was big. Trotter, I think, had a career high in tackles. So there was some good things, and really had control, but just kind of, you know, really sloppy down the end there. We had 3 stops on downs and a goal line stand. So we had some real critical stops when we needed them. I'm sure for them, they're looking at those like, man, we got to convert right there, and we got a different ball game. So, you know, we did do some good things, but the story of this game was special teams and offense. Man, 2 for 2 on field goal. Potter becomes the kicking scoring leader ever at Clemson. Really proud of him. Aiden Swanson was 45.8, his best game, and an awesome job pinning them deep. And then dadgum, we don't let them go right down the field from the 6-yard line. But man, I thought he did a great job. We got the onside. They tried to fake a punt on us. We stopped the fake. And then the kickoff return for 70 yards was well blocked and had it up. And that was the difference in the game. We scored in 2 plays. You know, we always say return team is the first play of offense. And so the first play was a 70-yard play, and the second play was a touchdown to 84. And so how we finished the first half and how we started the first half was really good. I think we scored, you know, had 17-0 in the kind of the middle 8 there, if you will. So that was another good night for us. But really proud of our special teams and the job they did, and then offensively, very efficient. You know, we didn't get. I mean, they had 10 more first downs than we did. They outrushed us, outpassed us, but we were explosive and efficient. The first half, we had 5 possessions and scored on 4. And then we come right out in the second half, boom, we pick up. But then we just had some, and we extend it, and we get up, you know, 20 points there, and just didn't put it away when we had the opportunity to defensively and let them back in the game. But did a lot of good things, man. I thought DJ managed the game very well. He took care of the ball, 15 of 23, 3 touchdowns, 3 games in a row, 3 touchdowns or more. Another good rushing touchdown. Great play by Zero on the touchdown. Brenny touchdown, 84 touchdown. So did a lot of good things. This was a game that we knew Shipley was going to have to be a huge factor in this game, and he was. 230-something yards all-purpose, 20 carries for 120. I mean, he was very efficient. Maffa as well had some nice moments for us. So, again, offense and special teams did a great job. Defense got some stops to help us extend the lead. Just don't like how we finished, down the stretch there. But name of the game is to win it, and I have a great appreciation for how hard it is to win, especially us sitting there last year at 4-3 and everybody written us off, and we're done, and we, all that stuff, and now we've won 13 in a row. That's not easy, and these kids deserve all the credit. I don't care how we win. I have a great appreciation for winning, and we celebrate the win, and we'll get back to work tomorrow and see if we can get better. We've got another huge opportunity next week. This will be a great matchup in the Valley. I think it's the first time ever. Tim said that we've had two undefeated six-plus win teams facing off in the Valley. That's kind of crazy to think about that. So it'll be a great opportunity for us. And again, just trying to get control of the division, but big win for us tonight.
Coach, after the 65-yard kick return by Shipley to start the second half, you're right for the jugular with the reverse flea flicker. Did you draw up that play, and did you go into the game knowing you wanted to run that at some point, or was it just the right situation for it?
Yeah, it's just one we've had in our, everybody's got specials, in their inventory, and we've had that, for really most of the season. Just haven't had the right opportunity yet, and it's got to be the right situation, right hash, right timing, all those type of things, and it was ready. We were ready for it. It was perfect. And we talked about it at halftime. If we did get in the situation, felt like it could hit, and it was a great play. Well executed, and again, just a great start. Set the tone, for that whole quarter.
Dabo, you mentioned the production from Maffa and Shipley and running the ball. What about the production, those guys in the passing game tonight? It seemed like they'd be targeted quite a bit, and they did quite a bit of work out there in the flats.
Yeah, we did a lot of things. I thought too, one of the, if you really watched the game closely, you saw us on the perimeter a lot. We felt like that we could, we wanted to make them run, get them moving. So we were going to have to block well on the perimeter tonight, and I think the tape is going to show me that we did. I know we had one bad hold, critical hold on Adam, where we had the first down. They called a hold, and I think we had to settle for a field goal on that one, if I remember correctly. We blocked well on the perimeter, and we got some. Those are tall sweeps, and we just felt like we could make them run, distort them a little bit, and then loosen them up to where we could maybe get some things on the inside, and we did. But guys made plays in the passing game, and just enough to keep them honest. And then again, the perimeter game I thought was a key for us tonight. That the option there on the big third down was very well executed by DJ. He didn't pitch it too quick. He did a nice job of making them have to make a decision. And then good pitch to Ship, and he went and got it. So hats off to our OL. They did a really nice job tonight, for sure.
What did you see defensively when Florida State in the fourth quarter was coming back to some degree, scoring? Was it just lost of focus?
Busted assignment, lost focus, busted assignments, not tackling, missed tackles. They cut us in half a few times, on the stretch, and screen game. Passive on the screen game. Busted on a screen and go. I mean, just some dumb stuff. Penalties, a little bit of everything there. Just kind of lost our focus. I thought it was, again, kind of play into the scoreboard, if you will.
Coach, your three toughest games this season, Wake, NC State, and tonight, didn't have a single turnover. How important is that in a game like this?
It's huge. I mean, I didn't think we'd win the game if we didn't outrush them. But we did, and that's probably because we won the turnover margin, and we won special teams. That's the key.